Welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Libra, September 2013. Libra, in August, you were very much focused on your work, your goals in life, your ambitions, your unique accomplishments in the world, how you define your individuality in the world. And now the focus moves into Virgo, and Virgo is 12 signs from you. And this means you are now in your 6-week cycle. Your birthday is the most sacred day of the year. Your birthday is when all of cosmos comes together and blesses you. And up until your birthday, you're in what we call a 6-week cycle. And in that 6-week cycle, you get all of the lessons of the entire year. So it can be heavy duty at times, it can be very tiring because the energy is cycling down. And before your birthday, where you get the new energy, it's very often that we feel tired. So it's okay if you're tired. It's part of the process. And if you're getting lessons that you've been experiencing all year, that's the 6-week cycle I'm talking about. And I have a wonderful program called the Solar Return Chart where you can take a look at your year ahead by getting that report. So the new moon in Virgo is happening in the area of your life that has to do with behind the scenes. Virgo is 12 signs from you. We all have a sign that's 12 signs from us. Me as a Leo, Cancer is mine. Virgo is yours. So the new moon in Virgo happening in this area of your life has to do with how you get in your own way. We all get in our own way. We all do stuff that sabotages ourselves. I'm a workaholic, which isn't necessarily an energy builder. So it's how you get in your own way. And Virgo's here to show you it. Now, we have the new moon in Virgo, and Chiron is opposing the new moon. So this is a time for you to really work on your health, well-being, and vitality, to rest more, to dial it down a bit. Don't put more on your plate right now. Less is more for you. What's your mantra in September? Less is more for me. Yay! Okay. So, with Chiron opposing the new moon, Chiron is an asteroid, but it acts like a planet in our astrology. It is the bridge from the past, Saturn, to the future, Uranus. Chiron opposing the new moon, both lights, sun and moon, is bringing to your conscious awareness your perceived weaknesses. There is no reality, there's only perception of reality, how we perceive things. Everyone has their own truth, and it's a perception of our truth. So your perception of your weaknesses, your insecurities, your fears, and your patterns of pain. For instance, do you have feelings of unworthiness? These are being brought to your attention for healing. What are some of the patterns of pain that keep repeating in your life? For instance, do you have addictions to food, alcohol, gambling, sex, or relationships, negative relationships, that hold you in patterns of pain? So Chiron is going to bring this to your attention in September, especially around the new moon. Chiron acts to bring up your courage and your bravery. So Chiron is saying, where do you need to take a stand for yourself? Where do you need to own your power? Where do you need to set boundaries with others? This is about your self-worth and self-respect and self-love. Looking at these feelings as good or bad, right or wrong, that's duality thinking. It doesn't serve anything. Move to a position of triality thinking. Instead of looking at things as good or bad, right or wrong, ask yourself, what brings me balance? What balances me? Does this relationship balance me? Does gambling balance me? And if the answer is no, then you need to shift and evolve out of it. You need to heal these patterns. So you want to do things that support your balance. Now, Mercury is Virgo's ruling planet, and Mercury is how you think and communicate. So wherever Mercury is in your chart is how you think about things. It's how you process things. And spinning in the negative thinking, spinning in judgment, and Libra, you are the judge, which is the highest level of Libra, is that of the judge. Now, the reason you're the judge is because you look at both sides to everything. You don't do the narrow perspective. You look at both things. You look at, both sides to an argument. and then you come to a balanced decision for others. But this is about yourself. And if you're judging yourself as good or bad, right or wrong, you're limiting yourself in duality. Move to the third position, move to triality consciousness. And in the third position, it's not about good or bad. It's about what balances you, what empowers you, what strengthens you. Now, and this will make you powerful and effective, and that's what Virgo wants. Virgo wants for you to feel powerful and effective. And in this Virgo-Pisces cycle, it's very important for you to be resting, recharging your batteries, looking at your health, looking at your diet, looking at your lifestyle, looking at how you take care of yourself. This is the time to do it. This is the time of the year before your birthday when all of the light descends into you and now the spotlight's on you. Okay, so Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn are in harmonious energy flow with the Virgo new moon. And this is very good for money and good for resources, because Saturn is in the area of your life that has to do with your money, your resources, your investments, your talents, gifts, and abilities, your self-esteem, your self-respect, your self-worth, your self-love. Saturn is in harmony with the new moon. So this is good. So money is coming in. Jupiter is in harmony with the new moon. Jupiter is in the area of your life that has to do with your profession, your reputation in the world. This is very good for making money. Pluto, which is power and transformation, is in the foundation of your chart, is in the area of your life that has to do with your soul power, how you empower yourself. And it has to do with your security, your emotional security, but also your financial security. Pluto is in harmony with this Virgo new moon. So the resources are there for you. The money is coming in for you. But this has more to do with how you're taking care of yourself. Now, Mercury enters Libra on September 9th. And this is very good. So you're going to be strong in your thinking. You're going to be strong in what you're feeling and how you communicate your feelings, which is very good. But as Mercury approaches Jupiter, Uranus, and Pluto, it forms a grand square. And this is exact through September 14th to the 19th of September. So as a faster moving planet moves into Libra, it activates the T-square. So now we've got a grand square. That's 4 squares and 2 oppositions. You may feel restless at this time. You may feel like nothing is making you happy. Okay, things that used to make you happy isn't doing it for you now. Whatever you're doing, you just feel like, no matter what I do, it's the same old, same old. It's not working. I'm bored. I'm restless. I'm not finding happiness in my relationships, in my work, and the things that usually make me happy, they're not making me happy. Okay. The message from the universe is, it's time for you to strike out in a new direction. Do something new. Now, it doesn't have to be expensive. It can be, I don't know, jumping in the car and going somewhere you've never been before. Going to a bookstore you've never been in. Just go somewhere you've never been and go where you don't know anybody. Just try it. Try something new you haven't done. Give yourself that. Give yourself permission to try something new. Make new connections. Make a new friend. Put yourself out there in an area that you haven't done anything in that area before, okay? It's about you discovering new things about yourself. And that's going to be a very strong theme for you this year. And I mean your solar year, which starts for some of you late September, or for the rest of you in October. So give yourself permission to go make a new friend, or call an old friend, or go somewhere new. Just do something that you haven't done to shake things up a bit for yourself. Because you may start feeling like you're in a rut, and you have to give yourself permission to get out of it. And that means just jump in the car and go somewhere you haven't gone before, or do something you haven't done before. And go think of yourself as an explorer. I'm going to go explore something new. I'm going to try something new. And this will empower you. It'll open things up for you, and it'll move the energy so that when you come back, you have a fresh perspective and you're looking at your life with a fresh view of things. Okay, then you have the Pisces full moon on September 19th. And this is happening in the area of your life that has to do with your health, your well-being, and your vitality. And as we get older, we really realize our wealth is in our health. Because without our physical vehicle to get things done, we can't get things done. And the better you feel, the more you can work, right? So the Pisces full moon, which is a wonderful full moon, is revealing this to you. Now, Saturn and your ruling planet moves into Scorpio on September 11th. This is good for money. So this is about increasing your money. So your money's going to start to really increase in September on, especially with your ruling planet moving into your second house. Scorpio is it's the second sign from you. And so it rules your money. Okay. So you're very Scorpion when it comes to your money. And so this is good. So this is good. Now, Saturn is there and the North Node is there. And Saturn is saying, use your resources to build something valuable for yourself. Use your resources to build what is important to you, what truly matters to you. But also what's fun for you, okay? Saturn's so heavy. Now, with Venus there and Saturn, you are evaluating your relationships. And this is a good thing because, again, you can't be everything to everybody. And when you put so much on your plate and you've got this responsibility, and this responsibility, and this responsibility, when do you have time for yourself? When do you have time to do what you want to do? And how do you even know what you want to do if you're always working? Okay, so Saturn and Venus are going to hold your feet to the fire here in September, saying, you need to take a look at this, and especially at the full moon in Pisces, because you may be really tired. And being tired is the universe saying you're doing too much. And why are you doing too much? What's the hurry? Where are you going? You got your whole life ahead of you. So if it's time for you to evaluate your relationships, what's working, what's not working, and I mean all relationships. I mean, because all of life is relationships, and you know that. Your relationship to your work, your relationship to your health, your relationship to your life, your relationship to your husband, your relationship to your best friend, your relationship to your business partner, your relationship to your boss. All of your relationships, not just the significant other. You will be evaluating your relationships, and Saturn is holding your feet to the fire going, don't waste your time trying to please everybody. And keep all these things going, all these balls in the air. Focus on what matters. Focus on your true values. Focus on what's core for you, and let everything else let go. Let it go. Don't worry about it. Release it. Okay, I'm going to talk about that next because Neptune is Pisces ruling planet, and so. When you worry, you're using that powerful mind of yours. And Libra, you have a very powerful mind because you rule the intellect. You're an air sign, and air signs rule the intellect. And in the Tarot, you're the swords cards. And so when you use that powerful mind of yours to focus on worry, you're using your power to create what you don't want. Because wherever the mind goes, energy follows. So it's not about you focusing on what you don't want. It's not about you focusing on worry. It's not about you focusing on self-doubt. Okay? Because again, you're putting your energy on what you don't want. The universe wants you to have faith in yourself, in what you can do, in what is possible. So whenever you find your brain doing that, that's the monkey mind. That's the ego. Your ego creates unnecessary stress and headache. Your brain is connected to your body. It's the mind-body-spirit connection, and that's very big for you here in September because the full moon and the new moon are in the spiritual houses. They're in the service houses. They're in the health houses. And they're going to be showing you how your mind gets going in stress, worry, self-doubt, and then it affects your health. So let it go. It's better to think about nothing than to worry. It is better for you to sit and watch movies all day than to worry. Okay? You'll make more money doing nothing, watching movies, than worrying and working and worrying and stressing and worrying. Okay? So don't do that. Let it go. Rest your brain. Because when you rest your brain, you rest your spinal column because the mind is connected to the spine and the nervous system, which is connected to the body. And then this way, you're supporting yourself. You're supporting your faith in God. You're supporting your faith in your path, your life path destiny. And that's what truly matters. So rest the brain. Don't think about anything. Heal these patterns of pain. Okay, and now Pluto is going direct on the 20th, and this is very good because this is about empowering you in your emotional security, your financial security, your soul power. It's bringing up your soul power. It's about growing your soul. It's about the property you own. It's about your inner home and outer home. It's about empowering that. And then the sun enters Libra on September 22nd. Happy birthday! And we have happy fall in the northern hemisphere, happy spring in the southern hemisphere. Libra represents balance, and we have the equinox, which is the balance of day and light, and this is what you rule. And so this is a very powerful time for you. Now, Mercury, the messenger, enters Scorpio on the 29th. This is very good for money. This will increase your money. So the money is increasing. So take the brain off the stress, take the brain off the worry, focus on what you want to create. Focus on what is right for you. Focus on what's working. Get out and go somewhere you haven't been before. Give yourself permission to do nothing and just go. Go do something for yourself. That's very nice and nurturing and fun. And then September ends with the sun beginning to form the grand square with Pluto, Uranus, and then Jupiter. So you're going to really start to feel this at the end of September and then going into October, depending on each one of you where your birthday is. It depends on those of you that are born in the beginning of Libra, those of you that are born in the middle of Libra, and those of you that are born at the end of Libra. Those that are born in the beginning and the middle will feel this more greatly, and then that's how it moves, okay? So having your ruling planet square off with Pluto, Uranus, and Jupiter is that message again of feeling like I'm bored, I'm restless, I'm not feeling joy in anything right now. That means you need to break out and go do something new. Think of yourself as Christopher Columbus. Go on an adventure. He thought he was going to the Indies, and he discovered America. So go discover something new for yourself. Jump in the car, just go somewhere you haven't been. Take a road you don't usually take. Go somewhere. Try something new. Okay. So this is a strong month for you spiritually. You are on a very strong spiritual path here. Okay. You're growing spiritually. Your health will increase as you rest your brain. Focus on what's working. Don't focus on what's not working. Your money is really strong in September, and it's going to continue through October. So use September to do some house cleaning. Clean the brain. Clean yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. Get organized and set your intention for what you want to create over the entire year, because this is your birthday time. We set the intention at our birthday for what we want to create the entire solar year till our birthday of 2014. Stay out of negative thinking, okay? Instead, ask yourself, what supports my balance? Every step of your path, do a clean slate. Don't think about things that stress you. Don't think about things you can't understand. Don't think about things why people do what they do. That's just waste of your powerful brain. Rest your brain. Virgo is your service to the planet, how you've come to life to serve life. Use September to follow your passion and improve your work and health habits, your diet habits, your psychological diet. Focus on what's working. Let go of what's not working. Okay? Virgo is the most deeply sensitive and spiritual sign. The Virgo-Pisces axis is the most spiritual of the zodiac, and it is the hardest, most challenging axis to master. Once we've mastered this axis, we ascend, and that's why it's so challenging. The Virgo-Pisces energies are the most challenging to master. And when we master it, we become self-masters, and when we become self-masters, we graduate to ascended masters. And that's why we're here, to get off the wheel of life and ascend. You are becoming more sensitive every day. It's because of the ascension. You are ascending. And that's why you're so sensitive to the negative energies of others. You don't like the drama that others are creating or the chaos they're creating around you. Jump in the car and drive away. Get away from it. Leave it behind. You're here to soar. Don't hold on to patterns of pain. They just hold you down, and you're not here to feel bad. You're here to soar and feel good. Do a daily ritual of grounding and balancing yourself. The past is history. The future is a mystery. All power is in the now. Your power is in every day you get up and the decisions you make that day. When the monkey mind starts going and the brain starts getting all noisy, turn the noise down in your mind. Tell your brain, I don't have time or room for the pain. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, Libra. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my podcasts. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, or you're interested in coaching, it's very easy. The links are below. You go to my astrology page. You choose the length of the session you want. Once I see you've made that commitment, I email you my schedule. You choose the day and the time that you want, and we're off and running, rocking and rolling. So if you find any time in September you're starting to feel down, or the negative energies are starting to win you over, you tell yourself, I haven't got time for the pain. I haven't got room for the pain. I haven't the need for the pain. Not since I've known you. You showed me how to fill my heart with love. How to open up and drink in all that white light pouring down from the heavens. I haven't got time for the pain. I haven't the room for the pain. I haven't the need for the pain. Not since I've known you. Carly Simon. Yeah!